All right, so this week, I can't believe we've never done this one.
Is it really true? Did we check?
I checked Matheson's list.
Okay.
Decisive moment.
Yeah.
Going back a little.
We're getting our 1930s on.
Yeah. Or what I call prom night.
This week's photo assignment is hashtag decisive moment. It's inspired by, of course, the grandfather of all photos that involve proper timing, Henry Cartier-Bresson. And even though he started off with basically street photography, I don't really have time today. I'm kind of running a little late on time, so I think I'm going to try to incorporate this assignment into like my bike ride today. I'm not sure what I'll find out there, so we'll see if we can do it or not. It's usually my preference to keep biking and photography separate. There's enough stuff you gotta pack just with biking as it is. And then on top of that, having to carry camera gear, going down the trail, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. I don't know, it just makes me nervous, you know? And for the shoot today, I'm going to be using the trusty old Fuji Xe2 with the Rokinon 12mm lens on the front. And to trigger the camera, I've got this thing. It's a remote shutter trigger. I bought this thing years ago for a Canon. I don't know what brand that is. I doubt this thing's even sold anymore. But I'm sure there's been other iterations of the same thing over the years. So all you gotta do is plug it into any camera that has a shutter trigger release. And if you turn it on to wireless, look at that. For those unfamiliar with the concept of the decisive moment, it's one of the oldest pillars in photography. Came up, like I said earlier, by Henry Cartier-Bresson. It's like the romanticized sort of ideal for finding the exact moment for when a picture is most has most emphasis, has most impact. Everybody traces it back to the man leaping over a puddle of water in that old black and white picture. That's the singular photo for what it means to have captured the complete essence of something impactful in a single instance. But my idea for today isn't really to try street photography, because I've got a bike in the back and I'm just heading into the hills. So I kind of have this idea in the back of my mind to try to find like these little jumps that are out there in the middle of the trails, and I don't know, to try to jump the bike over some of them. It'd be kind of like a modern mechanical homage to the original leaping man from Bresson's picture. That's the idea in my mind. I don't know what's going to become of it. Okay, so here's the idea. There's a tiny little jump right here. I've set up my camera next to it, and I wrapped it up in this bag and cut a hole and taped it to the lens, so any dirt that I spray on it isn't going to hurt the camera. Okay, I got the shutter speed set on 2000. Hopefully that's enough to freeze me in the air. And then I'm going to set the drive mode to high speed burst, like that. Turn that on to wireless. Sounds like it's working. As for how to trigger the remote as I'm riding, because I actually need two hands, it's just this. I just tape the remote onto the handlebars. That way I can hit it with my thumb when I go by. Just has to work once. Not sure if that worked or not. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not sure that triggered. I'm not sure that last one triggered the camera. Oh, that sucks. It didn't trigger it. When I moved the camera last time, it looks like the remote radio trigger got unplugged. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I think that's enough tries. It's getting late. I need to shut the stuff down and clean up and pack all my stuff and get out of here.